Made it just in time for the sunset. And I mean to do this for a while, but here we have a beautiful Bark River. Let's put this handle on. This is a Bravo 1.25 with a ramp with the Cholla scales. It's like Cactus Cholla or something like that. And basically, here's the knife. Frog lube on there to keep the knife safe. And here's the tip. See if I can. That's a pretty beefy tip. Now let's okay, so now we've got it in the log. So here's the Cholla handle. Again, I know it's a lot of bright sunny day, but I think you get the point. It is a really nice handle. And I'll turn it around to the other side. And yeah, like, look at that thing. The Bravo 1.25 is a 5-inch blade, and as a comparison, it's pretty good quality. It's a Bark River sheath, the original. It's a bit dirty, but that cleans up like really easily, so that's not an issue. But here's the sheath. Here it is next to a basic Bravo 1. So let's shove that in the log. So they look the same, but what I will tell you is that if you hold the knives side by side, which I will rig up to do. Let's see here. Okay. See how the handles are kind of the same? There's the difference in blades. So you've got 4.25 versus 5 inches of blade. That's not the cutting length. So you got about a 3/4 inch difference. I mean, if that helps, there's that. And this Bravo 1, which I'm having trouble holding both, is made of green canvas micarta. So we'll see if I can, yeah. Green canvas micarta, same thickness, just the basic handle, both the Coke bottle shape, no ramp, which I prefer. And if you must know, the top Bravo 1, the regular one, it almost feels a tad too short. And when I got the Bravo 1.25, it felt perfect, but a little bit heavier to carry. So those are the two worlds you have to work with, all right? Spicier. Here is a Bravo 1.25 with a white G10 handle. Here's the Cholla that we're featuring today, the Cholla handle 1.25 with the ramp. So as you can see, rampless, ramped, rampless, Bravo 1. You can't really tell the height differently because it's in a log, but maybe I'll make something. I'll do a size comparison on a table later to show, but man, this is a beautiful handle. I mean, it's hard to find these things now. Let's see here if I can get this thing to focus. So this is a Bark River 1.25 in its sheath. It's a bit old, but it's not. It's barely used. Or, I mean, I got this knife used, so I don't know, maybe the previous owner used it, I don't know. I tied these, like I tied this so you could put little clip on the end if you want it for fire steel. These are for scout carrying. So you would put on your belt sideways so that you can pull the knife out sideways instead of dangling. And then there's a built-in dangle. It's a nice sheath because you don't have to add an attachment. So it just kind of has everything all in one. I should do that again. I can see why they switched away from the sheath. I mean, one of the problems with it is the sheath just gets stretched and then it's not as good anymore. Yeah, here's the blade. Pretty sure it's still the factory edge. It's been stropped, that's all. What's on the blade is frog lube, just protect it from rust as it sits. Now the ramp on this is less aggressive than other ramp knives that I've felt, which is interesting. Here's how it is with the thumb on it. I don't think you're supposed to do this. I think it's supposed to be over top. And then now, here is the main attraction, the Cholla handle. Let's see if we can get nice and close. The knife is so sharp, I feel like I'm about to slice off my... I mean, when I got it, this is how sharp it was. So, okay, I don't want to cut too aggressively, but it's cutting off the hair. There are the hairs. Barely trying to cut my skin. But anyway, and then here's the back liners. By the way, this knife is the full thickness Bravo 1.25, so 0.217 inches or whatever. But let's just put this down here for now. Put the sheath to the side. Very nice knife. Now, let's compare it to I've got it's a normal Bravo 1.25 without a ramp. So the reason why by the way, this top white 1.25 is very used. Very much used. Here's the difference with a ramp and without. The reason why I like the no ramp is because I just find that this is just more comfortable. Your thumb's not gonna fall off. And with the ramp, it can be uncomfortable. You see the difference between used and unused. So, unsharpened blade. This one, I had to sharpen it once because I unfortunately did drop it on a rock. But yeah. Yep, there's a difference, ramped versus unramped. The reason for using this knife over this is I just don't want to wreck this really nice handle. I mean, do you blame me? I hold it and I'm like, oh, I don't know. But this is just G10. And G10 is pretty tough. Like, you know, I've hammered the back of it to hammer this through a log that was a little too big to split it. This knife's been through its paces. It's a good knife. But yeah, there it is. Next to another Bravo 1.25. Seeing a knife, or not seeing a Bravo 125. Here's the difference in size next to the famous bug out. So it's pretty big. Bravo 1.25 is a pretty big knife. Here's a TRC South Pole. So this is a 4.5 inch blade. That's a 5 inch. That's the difference. I will tell you though, this feels a lot bigger than this. Like these two knives feel much bigger in size. I mean, if I put if you want to see the thickness difference, it's big. It's big. So if you're used to like less than, drop them. So get a lanyard on there, and yeah, you can tell this. It's a good size knife. It's a good size knife. Highly recommend. Now, should you get a Bark River 1.25 over a 1 or a 1.5? The reason why I say is that the Bravo 1.25 has a good balance. The 1 feels like it's handle heavy. The 2 feels like it's blade heavy, but this feels just right. I don't like the ramp. Some people might for the thumb. That's how you're supposed to hold it, I think. People think, I don't know. This is what feels right to me. But the thing is these Bravo without the ramp for doing bushcraft style things, it just feels like it's smooth. It's not gonna take you out. Like it's not gonna make your hand tired. So that's my recommendation. Yeah, and look at the sheaths they come with. They're pretty versatile sheaths. This one is nice and waterproof. This one's not. But there's a good comparison. But yeah, look at this handle. Holy cow. Like, you ever seen